Sports presents Thursday night at the end. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter in at the small forward. On the wing, Mitchell lets it go from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. Barton with it, now defended by Mitchell. He gets it in there.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. Conley for three. Pass to Mitchell. O'Neal a screen on Barton. No good off the spin.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Murray, and then Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. Have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Now, here's Mitchell. Passes it to Gobert. Conley with the three. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now the pass to Jokic. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Out to Conley. Launches a three. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, and he does make everybody better because he plays the game simple and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done. You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
And it's Mitchell missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And a wide open look for Porter. Denver the rebound. Second shot opportunity. And Jokic lays it up and in.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebounds.
Now here's Conley. Gobert the pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Conley into the lane. Clock at 4. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Barton knocks it loose.
Can't take the reach and length of Barton lightly. Effective at using it to snuff out shots.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Sinks the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And they get it. And stolen by Murray. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Gobert. He kicks it to Mitchell. Tries the spin move. Good defense by Jokic.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Such a wide open look.
Confidence is not lacking with Bogdanovich, and he shows it on these shots.
Murray outside. This one for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
and you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside for Murray. Jokic against Mitchell. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got his second basket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love.
And so it's Denver with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Nuggets. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
And, guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding. It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
To the paint, it's stolen by Gobert. He's all alone. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Murray with it. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass. Jokic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Nuggets.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Stolen by Michael Conley. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
And it's Murray penetrating. They're outside. No good that time. So Utah will take it the other way. A baseline J. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Jokic with the bucket. Now, we've seen mid-range jumpers lose favor, but Clark, it seems like the floater is on the rise.
Kevin, it's a must-have shot in today's game because of the lane being open as much as it is, the way the game is officiated, where you can drive it and create foul situations. Smaller guys that get in the lane have to have a shot that can avoid taller defenders, and the floater is that shot.
Murray against Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. And it's Jokic missing. Jazz trail by 13. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. 44 seconds left in the first half. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Passes to Jokic. Outside for Murray. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Barton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Here's Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Denver.
16.
All right, David, thank you.
27.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Alexander Walker in at the points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
6 to shoot. They double him with Clarkson. And the wide open shot from Morris. No good on the triple. Jazz trail by 11. Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Driving to the basket. There's the steal. Back to Whiteside. Jazz passing it around for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's the 3. Tries again. Whiteside, no good. Denver leading by 11.
And in this era of small ball, House has carved out an interesting role for himself.
And you know what, Greg? I think he's really a wing player by position. But his strength, length, and hops have allowed him to play power forward at times and even center in a small ball lineup.
Alexander Walker passes to Whiteside. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Nuggets shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. And really deep three that time. Najee's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
House, the pass to Alexander Walker. The teardrop falls in. Alexander Walker's got his first 2 points of the night.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Cousins. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Jazz trail by 14. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Off with the layup. Here is House. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here is Cousins. takes it in, and it's Gay with the rebound. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Jazz. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points, and the rejection by Cousins. Picked his pocket, and they're on the break. A pass to Gay, up high to stop the alley-oop.
Boy, Rudy Gay, so good in the alley-oop situation. Bounce, and he floats as well.
Morris into the lane. Pass to Najee. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Najee's got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Hey, that's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Najee. He's covered by Gay. Back to Cousins. 5 to shoot. Here's Najee. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Alexander Walker passes to Gay. Over to the left wing. House dishes to Gay. Unteed. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Najee. Stolen by Clarkson. Inside, Whiteside. The rebound by Jeff Green. The drive by Cousins. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1. Murray, the pass to Barton, stolen by Mitchell. Gobert with it. There's the dish to O'Neal. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now here's Murray. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Jokic inside. Gobert on him. Jokic with the bucket.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability, and he knows how to position and assert himself in the paint area.
And here's Conley outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. At one point, they led by 16.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
They've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half.
Denver leading by 13. Barton passes to Jokic. Over Gobert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Conley feeling it out. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Barton, wide open, he fires, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. 15-point game. Passes it to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Gobert against Jokic.
2 minutes remaining.
Little turnaround.
2 minutes.
A shot off that time. And it shoots off the other way. The drive by Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. Offline with his 3. Denver leading by 15. And there's the pass to Jokic. From downtown. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Gobert with a screen on Barton. Mitchell. Good. He hits the jump shot.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Jokic inside. Over by Conley. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nuggets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jokic.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Now Murray. From deep three-point range, Gobert pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Screen by O'Neal. Pass to Conley. From deep. Missed. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. And all right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Thursday night. Hey, Allie.
Brian, thank you. Donovan Mitchell's mantra is done.
Oh, he sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Luka Doncic. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Green, and it's Brunson in at the two-guard spot. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. At the forward slots, Avdija and Hachimura. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Conley finds Mitchell.
Come into play.
Outside. Come the other way. Left. O'Neal.
I want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley. It's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass. Boy, I give back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his. Pass to O'Neal, over Finney-Smith. Outside for Mitchell. Gobert up top. But less than $1 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career.
By the Jazz.
Well, the defense clearly was
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it should be a good one tonight, Steve. Two teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now, here's Bogdanovich, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Here's Conley, the turnaround jumper for Conley. Conley's got the opening field goal of the game for the Jazz.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Paul can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. This ball grabs the miss. Booker with no one around, and the 3 off target.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now, here's Mitchell. From past the arc, buries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
The pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford weak stuff around the big fella.
And Booker kicks to Paul. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Conley gets the bucket.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match it with his blinding speed.
Now here's Paul. From outside the arc. Paul missing again. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell passes to Conley. Fires from deep. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Booker outside. From deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Conley with a wide-open look. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
In the corner, it's Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. Over O'Neal. Another one falls for Phoenix.
He's a power player. That's Crowder's game once he gets inside.
Utah leading. Conley surveying the D. And he uses the glass on the lane. Conley's got...
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Ayton dishes to Crowder. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
From deep three-point range, Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Utah.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Stolen by Mitchell. It's deflected and stolen by Booker. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Jazz leading by 4. Outside Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Paul for 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert has got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell left side. And stolen by Booker. And so it's the Utah Jazz with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get round.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Mitchell in at the 2 with Bogdanovich at small forward. O'Neal at the 4 while Gobert stands tall at the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Jazz. Here is Conley.
close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good D by Booker.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Knocked away. Stolen by O'Neal. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Now Conley following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Down low and stolen by Ayton. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz have gone 0 of 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Conley against Paul. Rebound, Utah.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Takes a step back. Here's Mitchell. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Crowder goes in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. It's stolen by Gobert.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
And the wide open shot from Paul. Off target from outside.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the lead.
Gobert can't hit.
2 minutes remaining.
Suns trail by 6. Ayton in the high post. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if
Here's Conley. 12 points for him. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The offensive rebound. Jazz leading by 3. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Conley. Back to O'Neal. Out to Conley. All sorts of time. O'Neal. A tip in on the offensive rebound. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Paul passes to Booker. To the inside. Shot from the top of the key. It's stolen by Gobert and taken away by Paul. Near the three-point line, it's Booker, and that one goes long.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's Paul missing.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
O'Neal a screen on Ayton. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Shoots over Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
O'Neal hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich able to work from.
All right, Dave, thank you. Until
The Suns, 18.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Michael Conley. What a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the 5. Shamet. The pass to McGee. Goes back up. Pass to Johnson. McGee is straight on Whiteside. Feeds to McGee. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
Right side, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
And what you love about Pascal, he goes right at defenders in the paint.
You know, GA, Eric is a bit undersized, but plays without fear. His height is just a number to him. Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
They get it back. And Azubuike kicks to Clarkson. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance point. Azubuike's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his first points in this one.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Clarkson. He feeds it to Whiteside. And stolen by Payne. Clarkson passes to Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Clarkson. Driving inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on charge. And Steve, a second-rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri. Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Pascal. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Shamet. Johnson, a wide-open look. Off target from three-point range. Utah leading by 12. Gay dishes to Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. Nobody near Gay. Another miss by Utah. The Suns shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Payne kicks to Saric. Back to Payne. To the paint. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Payne finds Saric. Shoots the three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
First trip to the line for him here.
Cameron Payne at the line for 3.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Jazz leading by 11. Gay outside. Clarkson passes to Azubuike. Back to Clarkson. Takes it inside. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
David just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And again, it's the Suns missing. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Clarkson goes in. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Clarkson dishes to Whiteside. And the layup's good off the glass. Whiteside's got 6 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And stolen by Whiteside. For the finish, hammers it home, the polish off the break.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Jazz leading by 17. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Utah, O'Neal at the 4, while Gobert stands tall at the 5. Mitchell in at the 2, with Bogdanovich at small forward. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Here's Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 9 points for Donovan Mitchell. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Outside Conley. If the drive. That shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Shamet kicks to Payne. McGee, the pass to Shamet. Dishes it to Payne. McGee sets the pick for Payne. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Shamet missing. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. Oh, the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Shamet kicks to Payne. The three-pointer, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Sun substitution.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Mitchell against Booker. O'Neal kicks it out to Mitchell. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Conley against Paul. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
O'Neal a screen on Booker. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Bridges outside. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
Here's Paul. No good, unable to end this run. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Conley. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
No good from Booker. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
A three from Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Crowder. Rebounded by the Jazz. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Utah. They're on an 11-2 run.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. a dominating performance for the Jazz.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Conley.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
The Jazz with another miss. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Paul's shot is off.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen on Crowder. Goes up on the high post. They get it again. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And the David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell and Bogdanovich fill the wings. O'Neal is at power forward with Gobert anchoring at center. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for the Nuggets, down low it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton the guards. And it's Porter in at the 3. And 2 conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range, and it's Mitchell, the miss. Here's Barton. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Here he goes. Outside Conley. From deep. Porter pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. That shot off the mark. And it's Denver the other way. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Here's O'Neal, defended by Gordon. Mitchell with the ball. Back to Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
And it's Murray off the drive. Here's Jokic. The rebound by the Jazz.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Murray passes to Gordon. Back to Murray. And Gordon with the big finish.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
Gobert on the high post. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Conley on the attack. And the 10-footer finds the target.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Barton. Here's Porter. That shot missing. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Right side, Bogdanovich. For 3. Great D that time from Murray.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Porter's shot is off.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And a statement from Jamal: when he gets that kind of room, he's capable of throwing it down.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. Right side, Mitchell. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Gobert's got his second bucket on the night.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Murray passes to Jokic. Conley with the ball. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Here's Mitchell. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Not going to go that time. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Murray. Jokic with it. And he drives in. And the dunk by Jokic.
Speed is not the weapon of choice that Jokic goes to. It's his skill, and then he understands those angles.
Here's O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Porter pulls it in.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Murray. And here's Jokic outside.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. And so it's Denver finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
They set the screen. Here's Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got a 6th rebound on the night.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Drives to the hoop. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic, is he? I think he's showing some emotion, Kevin.
Outside Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic. And we've heard some outspoken critics, but 1 year in the new NBA play-in format, Brent, this tournament looks like it's here to stay.
Well, with the NBA season being so long, BA, and feeling like before the play-in tournament that the last 10 to 15 games sort of petered out before we got to the playoffs, the play-in tournament has generated a lot of excitement and teams fighting to the bitter end to see if they can get in the postseason.
Down low. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Barton. Jacks up a 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Barton's got 6 here in the quarter.
Wow, it's a thing of beauty there. The arc, the release, 3-ball looking good.
Mitchell against Barton. Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. Gordon with a steal. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm putting in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
And there's an ease to Porter. When he gets up vertically, man, he can rise up and throw it down.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Gobert with a screen on Barton. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gobert's got 7.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Murray. Jokic with it. He's picked up by Conley. Murray from outside. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Jokic with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Jokic. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, the rebound by Bogdanovich. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
They kick it out to Murray. And the three-pointer goes. 10 points for him.
And Murray, the kind of player that's earned the trust of his teammates to take that kind of shot.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Left side Mitchell. Inside. O'Neal misses. The Nuggets have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Bogdanovich with it. Now Porter defending. Outside Mitchell. 24 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. He buries it from 3. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Murray for 3. Connects from downtown. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
You got to be aware of Murray there. You just know he's aiming to get payback with a triple.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with an impressive 16 points. 14. Thanks, Allie. After the... About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's House in at the small forward position. Here's Alexander-Walker. Checked by Cousins. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Morris passes to Cousins. The rebound by Whiteside. And for Utah, they're shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. And it's Clarkson missing. Denver's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Forbes. From the arc. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
No way he's going to pass that shot. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
On the wing, Clarkson. To the paint. And it's Gay with the miss. Denver's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Cousins for 3. The shot that time not on target. The Jazz go the other way with it. And he lobs it up top.
Always been a shoot-first kind of player. Rudy Gay terrific at getting active and getting engaged on offense.
The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Morris outside. Off target from outside. On offense, here's Utah. Trailing by 17. The kick out to Gay. Let's go with a 3. The shot off that time.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And it's Green missing. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
Pass to House. Back to Gay. There's the triple. Denver grabs the miss. Outside, Green. Three-pointer. Najee, good. 5 points in the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to House.
2 minutes.
Gay with the ball.
2 minutes.
Up and in on the layup.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Here's Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Cousins for 3. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Pass to Whiteside. Here's House. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. Denver's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Outside, Green. From deep. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, got a piece of it. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Pass to Cousins. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Gay.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Abdia and Hachimura in the forward positions. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Mavericks, they've got Powell. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Green, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. And the wide-open shot from Green. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team. That's one he knows he should have drained.
Brunson, no good. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Bogdanovich against Green. Count that one.
Excellent fundamentals by Bogdanovich. I mean, he really excels at keeping his balance even when the defense tries to get physical with him.
Now, here's Doncic. On the wing, Green. Finney-Smith passes to Green. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 4 on the clock. Finney-Smith kicks to Green from deep. O'Neal with the rebound. Bogdanovich inside. He's against Green. Bogdanovich, no luck. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Now, here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. And it goes down 2 points. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Conley on the wing, Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. The layup missed.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Green finds Doncic. And the shot is good.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. .131 left in the first quarter. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Finney-Smith. Green against Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Mitchell wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Green kicks to Finney-Smith. They kick it out to Green. Doncic outside. Gobert against Powell. No good off the back of the rim. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
Threat of the shot got him off balance. Nice work from Bogdanovich.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Green. Doncic outside. Drives to the hoop. And Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Maverick game.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them wrapped. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Dallas, Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Green, and it's Finney-Smith into the power forward. Green kicks to Finney-Smith. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. The 17-footer. And too long on the shot.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Second team foul.
Jazz leading by 3. Steps back. Mitchell in the corner. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Spins. He takes it in. Can't convert off the spin. Bogdanovich has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Finney-Smith passes to Green. Now here's Brunson. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Finney-Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Here's Brunson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And the Jazz with possession here. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Bogdanovich. Conley's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Doncic with it. Conley picks him up. Finney-Smith kicks to Brunson. And the pass to Doncic. For the 3. Dallas, no good that time either. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Doncic against O'Neal. Brunson the pass to Green. Back to Brunson. Over Mitchell. And no good as it rattles out. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Dallas making a switch here. Berton has checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Mavericks.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Passes to Brunson.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. To stop the run. Here's Powell. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Gobert, now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Doncic passes to Bertans. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Bertans got his first basket.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Utah.
Mitchell in the corner. There's the dish to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Average trail by 14. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Bertans kicks to Green. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end. Always in attack mode.
Pass to Conley. Back to O'Neal. Mitchell left side. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
The 3 for Doncic. No good. And so it's Utah with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a break. Thanks, David. And we'll be
25.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gay is out there with Clarkson. Then it's Eric Pascal. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Azubuike in at the power forwards position. Gay misses. Whiteside, the pass to Pascal. Back to Whiteside. Pass to Pascal. Kicks it to Azubuike. Here's Gay. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Bullock passes to Marjanovic. Outside Hardaway. The pass to Bullock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Gay comes over with a double team. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. I mean, 30 dimes in one game. I mean, that is just amazing. One, you got to pass it well, and two, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Dinwiddie dishes to Hardaway. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Utah with the rebound. Pass to Pascal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
A three from Bertans. going to go that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Hardaway with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Bullock kicks to Bertans. From deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Bertans, screen on Clarkson. Dinwiddie banked in off the glass.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here
2
in the
minutes
third.
remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson against Dinwiddie. And here's Pascal. It's stolen by Marjanovic. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Clarkson passes to Azubuike. Poked away. And again, the turnover by the Mavericks.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Gay outside. Clarkson on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. Here's Azubuike. Bertans grabs the board. Mavericks trail by 18. Bullock dishes to Dinwiddie. 1:04 left to play in the third. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Clarkson. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Bertans. Dinwiddie left side. Here's Bullock. The shake. That one. Ball's coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Pass to Pascal. Whiteside sets the pick for Gay. Down low. Shoot from the right block. Whiteside. No good. Dallas has gone over. Two from deep to start things here in the second half. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game.
double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith.
That's his first foul. First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. O'Neal, that's a two-pointer. Back to Gobert. Now down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And he's good on the three ball.
And when he's hitting from
one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points.
One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. You know, even though they're on top, it sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
that gets a feel.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Tries to save it, and it's out. Down 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. On the clock. Here's Brunson, deflected by Mitchell. And there's the shot clock violation. Jazz leading by 15 with the step back. Back to O'Neal. That shot off. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And here's Brunson by O'Neal. Finney-Smith goes up and lays it nice and easy. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires from the line. Rolls it down.
Always good to see Bogdanovich use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those off.
Dishes to shot clock. Long distance three is buried. Doncic has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Mavs. In the books so far here in the fourth. Gobert finds Conley. Now Conley for three. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Not quite enough defense. That time was off. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Jazz.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way, the other.
And Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had.
Offensively, got good looks and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gobert can't hit. Doncic with it. passes it to Finney-Smith. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Down the road for them this.
In the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff out. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. O'Neal is at power forward with Gobert anchoring at center.
Standing reach, Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
For three, Booker drops in the three.
It's a great look at the three in transition.
Left side, Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back. Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Here's Crowder. Fires from deep. The shot won't fall. About a minute into this first quarter.
Boy, bounced around to a few teams, but one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan. Three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Crowder's defense a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit.
Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Booker.
I can do better. 3 in the books.
From deep, Conley. Doesn't go that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's a 3 from Paul. Donovan Mitchell with a board. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip.
Jazz foul. Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. For 3, Booker. Got 9.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, you're
outside for Mitchell. The 3 gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
2 minutes
outside Booker puts up a 3. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell drives in.
Oh, wow. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Paul with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And Ayton with the stuff.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass to be.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And there's the drive. Oh! Gets his zone!
Show us some power!
There is a level of physicality and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
For for three. Bridges. Oh, that's offensive interference.
It counts. That'll be
The Jazz have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Back to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Ayton. Ayton passes to Paul. Back to Ayton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. 6 rebounds here tonight. Shakes him. And there's a nice layup by Conley.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he's going for the oop here. With it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And now the Jazz on the run in transition.
The 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the stifled tower with the score.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebound, Utah. Gobert. Pass to Booker. The 3-ball. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake. This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
.44 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 3. Crowder with a steal. Ayton passes to Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. And here's Ayton. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich from long range. Sinks it from distance. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Ayton passes to Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either. 1 second left. Mitchell, and a nice finish on the layup. Mitchell's got 17.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell.
A dominating first half. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
So on the floor for Utah, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then there's there's Eric Pascal, and it's Azubuike in at the 4 spot. Free throw good. Whiteside.
Shooting for Utah, Hassan Whiteside.
And so he makes both from the line. Well, the Suns shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Back to Payne. Uses the glass on the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Payne against Clarkson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, we understand that Jordan Clarkson is strong enough to take contact and continue through the play. Nice aggressiveness.
Outside Johnson. And that's a foul called on Whiteside. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's McGee. The rebound by Whiteside.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Hey, shot is good. And the Jazz lead by 20.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And it's rejected. On the break. Clarkson outside. Pass to Pascal. 6 to shoot. To the wing, right side. Whiteside with it. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. It's Shamet on the wing. Gay.
Well, that's a defense.
By in the fourth. And here's Crowder from the arc. And the Suns get another three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Gobert. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist from Gobert.
3-point field goal.
Gobert's got his third assist of the night.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Aiden, no good. Utah's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. With the step back. Here's Mitchell. The Suns clear it. Aiden's got rebound number 8 now. Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. From outside the arc. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges outside. The kick out to Paul.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Now Aiden. It's Booker on the wing. Crowder inside. He's against Gobert. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
Well, you love willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Pass to Gobert. Now Mitchell. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Mitchell's got 9 points now in the second half. The drive by Paul. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Jazz.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Donovan Mitchell.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Ayton passes to Paul. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Outside Mitchell. This one for three. Gobert passes to Conley. The three from Mitchell. Kept alive. Doesn't go for him. And stolen by Gobert. From deep, Conley. The rebound by Bridges. Outside Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. Now here's Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way they're